Uh. No. All right. So I just remembered why the heck I was wanting to record the first part of this video. Hmm? The question was, or the query was, how do psychics retrieve the information and the messages and everything, just everything? How do they receive it? No. Okay. Now, from the best of my understanding and from my own experience, right, especially from my own experience, because different psychics will have different journeys. They will go along different journeys. They will retrieve, they will have their own ways, or methods or tactics as to that, as to how they are guided in their life. Okay. So I don't know exactly whether, you know, we all have our different ways of viewing things, perceiving things, and understanding things. Okay. The universe has its own mind. Okay. There are different ways in order to retrieve messages. You can retrieve messages by way of your own intuition, just by way of your own intuition. You can retrieve messages by way of your higher self. Your higher self being that which is located or based within your crown chakra. Okay, your pineal gland being a crystallized ball or a small crystallized substance that lays between your eyebrows. Okay, and this is like a projector, you know, exactly. If you've seen a projector before, if you know what a projector is, a projector has a crystallized ball within it, I believe it to be, and that crystallized ball will, depending on whichever input goes into the projector, whatever you wish to see, whatever you wish to upload, whatever you wish to download, okay, onto that projector. Not only that, but we are talking about regarding ourselves as human beings. So right now, I'm just relaying um, a, an idea of how projectors work in real life. Okay. So that crystallized ball, the pineal gland, right? It projects it projects a laser beam, right, through and up into the crown chakra. The crown chakra being crown, the crown of the person. Okay, hence the reason why people say, or the queen has a crown, the queen or different royal monarchy. Okay, um, so the crown chakra can retrieve messages such as visions. All right. I have been able to see writing within my mind's eye. Okay. I have been able to see sentences within my mind's eye. I have been able to see motion pictures within my visions. Okay. I could just be doing something random. There's nothing to do with what I'm about to retrieve. All right. And it comes to me, and this is how I know it comes to me as well. But with the good comes the bad. You understand me? So this is a very important part of it. With the good comes the bad. All right? As with everything, you need ups and downs, you need opposites. All right? Because in order to retrieve light, enlightenment, you will be attracting the dark. You understand me? Because the dark needs the light. The dark needs to enter into the light in order to receive the light. You get me? So also, I have been able to retrieve messages via riddles, via allergies. No, not allergies. Not bloody allergies. Allegories. Allegories, acronyms. All right, all the A's. All right, well, most of the A's. Um, so, what else? I have had the experience of having the tallest laser beam start from my pineal gland chakra. This was whilst I was outside in front of my yard, yeah? And I saw the tallest, longest laser beam whilst my eyes were closed, shooting up from my pineal gland up into the sky. Okay? I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. I don't know the meaning of it really. But yeah. I was actually, at the time, I was ascertaining it or assuming and trying to make it happen. You get me? Okay, so psychics. Now, the etheric realm has different unseen forces and different beings. Now, in the 5D realm, this plane, this earthly plane, this earthly plane, it also has its own beings and forces and energies. For example, hence the reason why people say the powers that be. Okay? Sometimes people refer to them as they. They, you understand me? They this or they that. Different unseen beings can also help guide psychics physically and mentally and spiritually. All right? Depending on whether you're able to tap into the spiritual realm. Maybe you have the natural ability to tap into the spiritual realm. What else? So, I've received downloaded streams. They're called streams. The streams of energy. Streams of energy. Okay, hence the Akashic Records. This is all a sort of metaphysical development, metaphysical design. Okay, just like atoms and molecules and energies. Okay, and I love the word symbiotic. Okay. Because I believe, if I'm correct, it means that to connect one or two things. No, one second. Let me read out what symbiotic means again, because I just bloody well forgot. Symbiotic, symbiosis, symbiotic. Symbiotic means involving interaction between two different organisms living in close physical association. Okay? Denoting a mutually beneficial relationship between different people or groups. Symbiosis. Symbiosis means interaction between two different organisms living in close physical association, typically to the advantage of both. Okay. Okay, so those energy streams will enter through into the brain. Okay, the brain waves. Okay, it's all a matter of frequencies. Okay, hence the reason why, pardon me, the word vibes is short for vibration or vibrations. So when people say, it's a vibe or you're a vibe, that's what that means. Okay, you're a vibration, really. Okay, what else? So there's different types of psychics, or different psychics have different talents. They have different avenues, different roads, different paths, different ways that they retrieve their information. Some psychics are clairvoyant, okay, able to see things that others in general are not able to perceive or see. Some psychics are claircognizant, able to recognize messages within the universe, within the worldly plane, earthly plane, within the earthly plane, right? Or able to recognize things by way of thought, by way of just reading information, by way of just seeing information, by way of just hearing someone talk, and they retrieve a message or a download through that pathway or that avenue. Okay, some psychics are able to be clairaudient, able to hear messages. All right, hear things that the general population or that which or the secular society of people around in general don't have the ability to perceive or understand. Some psychics are clairsentient, okay, or clairsentient. Some people say clairsentient. I've heard clairsentient or clairsentient before. That means the ability to be able to feel messages, feel things and touch things, and to receive messages by way of the frequencies and the energies, by way of the energies that were the last energies that had touched, or the energy that is associated to that item or that object. Okay, and they're able to receive messages and downloads regarding that energy that was last there at that time or at that moment. Okay. Um, so I have all of these abilities. Okay. Some psychics have all of these abilities. I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic in training, and I'm a psychic. I'm actually like a top class, not as in worldwide, but I am in my own right, in my own sense, right? From my own experiences, I am one of the top psychic mediums. You understand me? If I was, if people were to understand this, then you'd understand that worldwide, as long as I'm able to, because I have mental health issues as well. Like I said, from with the good comes the bad. So there's mental health that comes into play sometimes, depending on certain people's traumas from their past. You understand me? So I've had things in my life that have gone through. You understand me? Um, yeah. Um, so with the bad, you'll get negative messages or negative words or negative things that will try and attack the person's psyche. Okay, because like I say, the darkness wants, the quote unquote, the darkness wants to attack the light. Okay, it either wants to join forces with the light, or it wants to infiltrate, and it wants to penetrate, and it wants to um, brainwash the light. Light is short for enlightenment, by the way. Enlightenment. So remember, with spirituality, with psychics, there are so many things that come into play. It's all a role. It's all a mission, a mission of self-development and shadow work. And that's the thing. Some people have higher psychic senses than others, more intensity than others. Sometimes we go through times when we go through dark night, a dark night. I think it's called a shadow of the dark night. I don't remember. I don't remember. But anyways, we go through depression. We go through all of this normal things like other human beings. But the thing is, so like I say, with the badness, with the bad things, with the things that are trying to attack the psyche, okay, we hear negative things, we see negative things, we feel negative things, all right? But, you know, spirituality is more so based upon self-development, really. The more you self-develop, the more you work on yourself, the more you will be, the more protection, more guidance you will receive. And the stronger you get, the more you will be attacked. In general. Being a psychic, you have to use your intuition. Some people use their intuition, like I said at the beginning of the video. Some people use intuition is basically you picture yourself in the present moment. This is what I've learned along my journey of learning about how I've become a psychic. You understand me? One sec. So what was I saying? My journey of how I became a psychic. Oh, I forgot, man. Fuck's sake. Weed, obviously, if you didn't know, yes, weed, yes, does help lose memory. You understand me? So you tend to forget things. I use weed for my calmness, to keep calm, for my anxieties. You get me? But weed doesn't help with certain mental health issues that I go through. It just keeps me calm and it helps me stay strong. I know it sounds, it's just how it is for me. It's literally my medication. One of my medications, anyways. But yeah, I'm trying to reduce it, but I might not because it really does help. You know what I'm saying? I go to my friend, he just, you know what I'm saying? He helps support me in the times when I don't have anything. You understand me? He's there for me. I go to my dealer, yeah, and I just ask him for God. um, and I've had the number straight. Same guy. You understand me? Yeah. Before I came back, before I reconnected with my friend. You get me? Yeah, my friend, he's just there for me, like, because he don't smoke weed like that. You get me? So he's not on weed like that. You get me? So it's just, but yeah, for me, I've had the same number. I'm trying to find a new one as well. Trying to find a new dealer. So, in regards to psychics, we go through our ups and we go through our downs. All right. So, certain ways. So remember, whilst you're tapping into the etheric realm, it will come with good and it will come with bad. All right. And sometimes people are just naturally gifted in order to be able to do those things. You understand me? It's not a case of I go out my way every day to be a psychic. You understand me? I just receive messages and downloads. I just receive things in my sleep whilst I'm awake. You understand me? And I'm in understanding of the universal mind. Some people want to call it God, want to call it this, that, whatever. But I just call it the universal mind. Okay? Me personally. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Let's retrieve some messages. I'm going to stop there for now regarding psychics and how psychics retrieve messages and downloads. So visions means being able to see like a illuminated, picturesque form of a imaginated um, image. Okay, and it just pops up. It just pops up within the mind's eye. You could be closing your eyes. You could be sleeping. You could be okay, and it's got nothing to do with anything that you're thinking about or anything that you're talking about. You understand me? And yes, you have to be able to discern. You have to be able to discern between messages, discern between the. You have to be able to discern what's truth and what's lies. Okay, your intention is what's most important. Your intentions behind behind your whether you have good intentions, whether you have bad intentions. Okay, that is the frequency that you will be journeying on in your path. You understand me? Depending on what your intentions are, depending on what type of person you are. You understand me? You should know yourself the best. Know thyself, as they say in Egyptian script, Egyptian in Egypt. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Unforeseen timeless, please and thank you. Unforeseen and timeless. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Please and thank you. The lightning bolts. We have. So I was talking about streams of energy. Lightning bolt is one of the most powerful energies. Okay. Excuse me. Wishes fulfilled. 5. Number 5. 5 of keys.